Once again, New York City, it's your boy DJ Vic Nice of Can't Turn Down Radio, and this is Inside the DJ Studio. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to delete corrupted files and also doubles and triples of files that you find in your Serato library. So today's video is how to delete corrupted files and doubles of your MP3s in your Serato library. Now, right now on the screen, you see I have my Serato loaded up in the offline player. And see, I have some folders right here selected. Well, I played them to take a listen to them. First thing you want to do, you want to always make sure you're deleting the right folders. Now, I have the location tab set up where I can see where all these folders are at. So these are instrumentals. So they're all located inside my music library too, instrumentals folder that I have set up. And you want to always make sure and check you're deleting the right folders. Now, I have four instrumentals here with the same exact name. The only difference in one of them is a different artist. Now, this one right here is All Night Long instrumental, DJ Technology featuring, I can't see the rest of the guy's name, featuring Ray J instrumental. There's only one of that, so let's play. You want to check it first. So I'm gonna play that track real quick. And you can see it's not the same instrumental as the Faith Evans joint. So I'm gonna we're not gonna delete that one. But as you can tell here, I have 3 copies of Faith Evans All Night Long instrumental. So I'm gonna play that. Go to the next one. Okay, now as you can see, all 3 of those are exactly the same. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this one, the first one, and I'm going to delete the next 2. So what you got, there's a couple of things you have to do. You know, say first I want to go to my desktop. I already created a file. First thing you would do, same thing on Mac and PC, same process on both computers, whichever one you have, whether it's Mac or PC. First, you want to create a folder on your desktop. In this case, I create a folder called Files to Delete, just to make it easy. In order to do that, you right-click. If you have a Mac, you right-click or use 2 fingers to open up the right-click menu, and you want to create a new folder. In this case, I already created a new folder, so that's already done. But that's one of the most important steps. So you want to create that folder, Files to Delete. Name it whatever you want. You can name it this. It really doesn't matter. You can leave it untitled. As long as you know what the folder is, that's what's important. So once that folder is created, we're going to go back to Serato. Now, I have the 2 instrumentals I want to remove from my library because I already have one. Now, all 3 of these instrumentals are located in my instrumentals folder on my hard drive. So select the first one, then you want to hold the shift button on your keyboard and scroll down 1. Okay? And now what you want to do is you want to go to over here on the offline player where it says Files. You click on Files. Now, then once you click on Files, you want to go to your home folder and you want to click on Desktop. Now, once you click Desktop, it's going to show you all the folders that are located on your desktop currently. Now, in this case, I want to go to the folder called Files to Delete. So I'm going to highlight that. And you see I have a couple of MP3s in here that I already did the process on. There was doubles of these 2 tracks. As you can see right here, I have them already set up. I already have them slated for deletion from my Serato library. So now in this case, I have these two selected. So what you want to do is once they're selected, you want to drag and drop. You want to drag that all the way over until files to delete highlights with the little plus arrow with the mouse. Then you just let go. Now you get this next screen right here that pops up, and there's a number of things you can do. You can copy these MP3s to a folder if you want. If you redoing your library, if you doing some maintenance, moving over to another hard drive, you can copy these folders by using the same method. Um, in this case, we're using it for deletion. So we're not copying. We want to move these extra tracks from my hard drive, which will save space. Not that much space because it's just two files. But if you have a very large library like I do, and you have numerous doubles and triples and quadruples of tracks, and you have no idea how this happened, fear not. It's a lot of work, but um, the first time I did this process, before I created this video, um, my library was out of control. You know what I'm saying? This is when I was DJing regularly. I was a resident DJ in a restaurant lounge in the city. And I was on top of music every week. I was downloading music every day, staying on top of all the latest trends. And, like I said, I was a resident DJ for 5 years at the same restaurant and lounge Saturday night. So, at one point, my library got out of control. And it was insane. It's just quadruples, doubles, triples, quadruples, 5, 6, 7 copies of the same. Because I was always editing, and editing my library and going over things and moving tracks from creating playlists and crates and and stuff like that. I think that's part of the reason what happens. Not 100% sure, but I believe that's the case. But whatever, you know what I'm saying. Still, these things happen, and if you've been DJing as long as I have with Serato, I'm quite sure you've noticed these things as well. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, like I said, we on the screen right here, and then like we said, have three options. You know what I'm saying? If you made a mistake, you can just cancel and go back and start all over again. You can copy if you're moving files to another hard drive, or if you want to move some folders onto another hard drive, you can use the copy function. Everything is the same process, but in this case, we're going to be moving these folders that I selected to the files to delete folder. So you have another check menu right here. It says remove original references from library. That's what we want to do. So you want to select that. So you hit that check mark, you select it, and now what we're going to do, we're going to hit move. And once I select move, you're going to see a little progress bar. It's going to pop up over here, and it's going to show that these tracks are being moved from my external drive folder in my Serato DJ to the files to delete folder that I have set up on the desktop. So if you have a huge library and you have this issue, you can free up a lot of space by doing this process. So I'm going to select move now, and you're going to see the progress bar pop up. Okay, here's a progress bar, and it's still moving. All right, it's now complete. Now it just moved that instrumental, the doubles of that instrumental, into the files to delete folder. Now, right now, you can't see it. So what I usually do is I click off. I'm going to wait for it to stop doing whatever it's doing. I click off on it, then I click back onto it. Now, you see two more folders, two more MP3s just showed up inside this file that we created on the desktop. Now, I'm going to minimize out of Serato DJ again, and we're going to go to the files to delete folder. Now, I'm going to open up that real quick. Now, as you can see, it moved those folders, those MP3s that I had inside my music library from here onto the files to delete folder. So these files, these MP3s are no longer on my hard drive. They are now located here. Now, at this point, what you could do is you can select all and then move the trash. And then once you move the trash, it's going to be gone from your library for good. Now, I'm going to go back to Serato. Now, what's probably going to happen, it still comes up. It still comes up here in your Serato library in the location. Like I said, I have location set the location tab set up so you can see where these folders are at. Now, the two that I selected, they're no longer inside my hard drive, my external hard drive, which is Music Library 2. The folder name was Instrumentals. Now they are located in the Files to Delete folder that we created earlier in the video. So once we delete, I'm gonna go back to the desktop. Once we move these to the trash, they're gonna turn orange. Now I'm gonna give you an example of orange. I'm not gonna delete them right now, but I have some. Well, I was working on my library, so I decided to make a video. So just to give you an example, now you see I have a lot of orange files here. These are ones that I've already did the same process with. You see how they little question mark there, no longer found inside the DJ Serato DJ library. They no longer there. Serato was looking for them, and they couldn't find them. But these are all the ones that I've deleted recently, and I moved these to the trash bin and deleted it permanently. Now, as you can see, I had some corrupted files here, which Serato is still looking for, but I've yet to delete this because they're no longer there. Serato's looking for it, so you're still going to see it. So what you can do is now, once you delete folders in the same process that I mentioned earlier, once they're deleted, they're going to pop back up in your screen like this. So what you can do is, to get rid of this orange, you select the top one, and then you scroll down to the bottom, to the last one. Sorry, it's a little laggy, but that's okay. It's a little laggy. Scroll to the last one. You want to hold the shift button and select the last one. And that will select all of the folders all of the corrupted files and files that you already deleted with the question mark from showing back up on your Serato DJ. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do that. In order to delete these files, you got to go to your settings thing and make sure you go to Library and Display and make sure the Protect Library tab is clicked off. So once that's clicked off, now you can edit your library. Change names and delete files as so. So in this case, I have them all selected. So if you're on a Mac, in order to delete all these folders, you must hold Command and then hit Delete. All right, as you see, I just deleted those from my Serato DJ. Now it's the same process if you have some corrupted files. You know what I'm saying? It's the same exact process, and now they're no longer in your library. So once you get those files that you slated to delete, that you dragged over to the Files to Delete folder, and they show up here. They're going to be inside that folder, and from here you can move to trash. Now I just move them to trash, and I'm going to go to my trash bin. And you can see all of the tracks and things that I've slated to be deleted will now be removed from my computer altogether. Gone. And we back inside the DJ studio. My name is DJ Vic Nice, and I hope this video helped a lot of my DJs out there. I'm quite sure y'all go through the same issues with your library. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find us on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, at Can't Turn Down Radio. Until next time, y'all. Peace.